So it was from Rampurka Lakshman. Namaskaram to Bihari Babu, my pranam to honorable guests on the dais, and Abhinandan to my loving friends from the city of Charminar. Lovingly known as SS, a face which resembles a battlefield. With 4 distinguished scars, he was the neighborhood magnet, and whose oxygen was a large appreciative audience. I am a film buff. Right from the childhood, I was very scared of all the villains in the movies. Chiranjeevi, Pranji, Jeevanji, and I would always cover my eyes when they came on the screen. But the only villain that I could watch with my eyes open was Shatrughan. I was that scared of him. His house is called Ramayana, and they have a family of 4 brothers, each named after the epic Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan. Being the youngest, he was brash and rebellious, and he was the favorite of his mother, called Pet Pochana. Here I would like to read some interesting passages from the book which I connect with. In the forward, Shashi Thakurji says, the slap he has received from his mother seems to outnumber those Shatrughanji so rightly says. I have to make the point that celebrities are role models and must watch out for their behavior in public life. I was so thoroughly influenced by Raj Kapoor that I started smoking too. Watching him hold 555 cigarette between 2 fingers was so fascinating that I loved it. Lastly, in Bharathi S Pradhan's words, in this biography, it combines the glitz of Hindi cinema with the grit of Indian movies. Khamosh. Dhanyavad.
To the star of the day, Shatrughanji, the mega star, Chiranjeevi, the eminent star here, Mohan Babu, and the evergreen star, Subbarami Reddy, Pinky, and Bharti Ajay. I'd like to thank Subbarami Reddy firstly for giving me this great opportunity because as a teenager, we all were really fond of Shatrughanji. I don't know, probably the South Indians were really fond of him, maybe because of his South Indian looks, we feel like that, and maybe because he was the only one who had mustache in Bollywood films, and he looked like the Milson Boon's hero for us, the hero character in the tall, dark and handsome. And also when you saw him, the reckless behavior was to his advantage. We loved that variety in his acting. When I was reading the book, I must admit I couldn't complete the book. I flipped through the pages. This morning when Uncle called, I said, Uncle, I'm sitting in front of the book as if I'm preparing for the exam. Because I had very little time and I had to read something and know something more, because unlike all of them, I really don't know Shatrughanji personally. What I was really impressed was, generally, it's like, the weird, scarry face. But then with Shatrughanji, the handsome, scarry face, And I was really amused to know how he got multiple scars like that. Generally, you would think probably he met with an accident. But, he had any number of reasons listed out in the book, and each one of it was a mark of his mischief. So you can imagine what a bad time the mother would have had keeping this boy, And yes, Anju did talk about the slap, multiple slaps, because mischievous boy, mischievous youngster, eyeing all the women, that's what the book says, that's what Bharti Ji says, I really don't know. And coming from a very highly educated family, great background. I was really surprised to know that all his brothers are doctors, but he followed his passion, went on to do his fashion course in Pune, and in that train he met up with this lady, Poonam Ji, who he, as she was sleeping, he was eyeing her all the night. That's what the book says. And that's how they started dating each other. Why I'm talking about Poonam Ji is I really fell in love with her. Because this woman who saw him probably knew that he was a unique person, as Amitabh Ji says. He's unique. She must have sensed it, that he's unique in the 125 crore.
Lakshmi, I will no match of you. She outbeats me always. So when I was told that I'm going to be on the same stage as the stalwarts, the gang of four, the gang of Hyderabad, the gang of Kashipur, and I was like, I saw on the card, I was like, oh my God, my name's here, so I have to be on the stage. So thank you, Daddy, for giving me this honor. I'm really, very honored. I don't think I can speak so beautifully like Shaiji and Anju Auntie about the book, because I have to be honest, I haven't really read the book. But I must tell you my memory of Mr. Shatrughan Sinha. When we were, I must have been 12 or 13, those days were the day of the videotapes. And we used to go to Bombay and we used to buy video cassettes of movies. And we used to have a movie called Dostana. It used to be my favorite movie, and we used to keep watching it all the time. Naseeb, all these movies we saw. And we used to enjoy watching them, and we owned those cassettes, so we saw them like 100 times. So, and we've been always, I must congratulate you for doing some amazing movies. And I'm sure Bharti must have, the book must be fantastic, because I've known Bharti from the time I got married. She actually was there for my wedding, and she's written so much about the wedding. And she's been a friend from then, and I'd like to congratulate everybody. And I must tell Shatruji, you're really lucky to have a friend like my father. He's really a person of a heart of gold. That I'm sure everybody on the stage will accept. And Mohan Babu and Chiranjeevi are more like buddies to us, more than father's friends. They're friends of all. So he has something in his mind working, so I'm scared what he's going to say next. I think I can do face reading. I can see his head working, so I'm a bit scared. So thank you so much.
He's a very good friend, a friend indeed. No, indeed. He's a friend indeed. He's a friend indeed. And of course a leader, a man with credibility, integrity, and of course loved by all. Dear friend, Subbarami Reddy, and all the distinguished people over here, my friend and family member from my own Andhra state, from my own Hyderabad city of China.